Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. UMASS will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions offense will start this game off. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. To the ground to try to move the chains. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you try to sneak this in here, right? 3rd down, kind of manageable situation, not too far, not too short, where maybe I can throw the football, but I sneak that draw, and their defense said, no, sir, I'm ready for that. Stuffs him on the 3rd down.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions are on the move. From the gun, running back on the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that will help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to pass. It's Allard. Throws to the back. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So UMass offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stall on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Handoff to the lone back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. The Nittany Lions will move the sticks. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Coming after him. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Couldn't connect on that last play, now 2nd and 10 from the 42. They'll try to pop the draw. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down. Converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's John. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That completion delivers a 1st down. The sure hands, it's Gibson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. UMASS quickly back to the line. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Back to throw, it's Pumachan. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. The official says no good. After the miss, no change in the score. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. To throw, it's Pumachan. He looks that one in nicely. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Gonna take a shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And a compelling 1st half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harding. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UMASS offense returns to the field. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless 1st half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years.
Can anyone catch him? He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, UMASS. They take the lead with the 6.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. It's a draw. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive now. In your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Singleton. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
They're going to ride this running back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got 1 pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to get me 1 too.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Great move there. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. He makes the connection. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Pumachan. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Minutemen!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. With the catch, it's Singleton. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give him a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got his man on the right. And he breaks into the open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Great job defending by the defense there. That guy could have had an interception in the end zone that time. As a result, the offense comes away with 6 points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And most quarterbacks will tell you, if they start to drift and throw off their back foot, their balance isn't as good, and you're more inclined to miss like he did right there.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Oh, look out! The 20. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the... And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a 1st down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. On the move at the 30. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for space. It's John. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.